I have a sport where we got a mark, which is one person, and we have the transfer. Okay, and while here, it is the protocol for emails. We secured a version where we can message let's keep going. That's simple now, transfer obviously not easier than the email.
Now, in standard HTTP, all the information is sent in clear text. So all the information is exchanged between your computer and that web server, which includes any text that you type on that website. That information is transferred over the public internet. And because it's transferred in clear text, it's vulnerable to anybody who wants it, such as hackers. Now, normally this would not be a big deal if you were just browsing regular websites and no sensitive data, such as passwords or credit card information, are being used. But if you were to type in personal sensitive data, like your name, address, phone number, passwords, or credit card information, that sensitive data goes from your computer, and then it has to travel across the public internet to get to that web server. And this makes your data vulnerable because a hacker that's somewhere on the internet can listen in as that data is being transferred and steal your information. So as you can see, this hacker is stealing personal information that is traveling over the internet. So he has the name, phone number, address, credit card numbers, and so on. So this is a problem as far as security. And this is why HTTPS was developed. HTTPS stands for Secure Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And this is HTTP with a security feature. Secure HTTP encrypts the data that's being retrieved by HTTP. It ensures that all the data that's being transferred over the internet between computers and servers is secure by making the data impossible to read. And it does this by using encryption algorithms to screen the data that's being transferred. So, for example, if you were to go to a website that requires you to enter personal information, such as password or credit card numbers, you will notice that yes, you'll be added to the HTTP. And this is it by having secure HTTP and then enter a secure website where sensitive data is going to be passed and that data is going to be protected. And in addition to the SBD, will also show the analog symbol in the address bar of anything that's secure HTTP. So by using secure HTTP, all the data, which includes anything that you type, is no longer sent in clear text. It's scrambled in an unreadable form as it travels across the internet. So if a hacker were to try to steal your information, you would get a bunch of emails Now, secure HTTP protects the data by using one of two protocols. And one of these protocols is SSL. SSL will secure something's data. It's the protocol that's used to ensure security on the internet. It uses public key encryption to secure data. So basically, this is how SSL works. So when a computer connects to a website that's using SSL, the computer's web browser will ask the website to identify itself. Then the web server will send the computer a copy of its SSL certificate. SSL certificate is a small digital certificate that is used to all website. Basically, it's used to collect so that the computer browser make sure that it trusts the certificate, and if it does, it will send a message to the web server. And then the web server will respond with acknowledgement, so an SSL session can proceed. And after all these steps are complete, encrypted data can now be exchanged between the broker here and the web server. And the other protocol that secure HTTP can use is called TLS. TLS, or Transport Layer Security, is the latest industry standard. It is a successor to SSL based on the same specification. And like SSL, it also authenticates the server, client, and encrypts the data. It's also important to point out that a lot of websites secure HTTP by default on their websites, regardless of the extent the data is going to be exchanged or not. And a lot of this has to do with Google, because Google is now applying websites as not secure if they are not protected with SSL. And if a website is not SSL protected, Google will penalize that website in the surveillance. So that's why now, if you go to any major website, you'll notice that secure HTTP is being used rather than standard HTTP. And if you're interested in getting an SSL certificate for your website, I do have the link in the description below for up to 50% discount on SSL certificates for websites.
Right, so any investments? Each packet is given the idea of each packet is given a number to indicate the correct order. Each packet is given the error checking data, check digit, so they have to check. And the packet is then across the number. This is a similar process for receiving the message. So this is slightly more complex. We need to check for errors or missing packets. We simply check all the packets that we received and error free. So we can receive them all, but sometimes there could be errors within them. If no, wait and check again, let the sender know what the counter arrived, and if yes, the packets in order to recreate the chocolate. So remember what we were saying, that just don't think it's always in a linear form. The last packet could be first, then, so the number sending the recipient to say that the message was arrived. There are layers on the page, just like you have the media layer, because they have data, application, presentation, segment, the packet, frame, and the bit. So we'll take the steps in sending and receiving the messages right on 5 different layers in the protocol. Using different layers that are similar methods, splitting your program into functions. Okay? Each layer only does one thing, so it's easier to create and maintain. It makes it easier to devices and services from a different supplier to work together. Okay? And you can swap one layer from the wireless to wireless without affecting the other layers. Okay? And as you can see over here, data segment, packets, frames, this. And then what's the data? The data is going to be in the application. The data over here is represented in encryption. The data is sections while you're communicating. We have segments and end-to-end connections and reliability. The packets using the terminological address, the IP address. The frames, the data link with the physical addressing, and the bits. Now, justify the need of a hosted name or translation services between the host name and the IP. For example, www.google translated to 215.658.205.196. Hence, it's easier for users to remember. Also, a host name remains the same even when there is server changes in the IP. We're not, although the protocol in the very beginning was going to be similar to a cell phone, we used to remember telephone numbers. So what they said is like it was difficult to remember people's cell phone numbers. So they took this and they changed it to a name people will remember Google or Pubgmobile or whatever they want San Andreas School, saying, oh, put in 255-666. So they had to kind of convert this numbering system. So in the underlying layer, it truly is a number which would identify. But we put on top of the number, we put the host name convention. Okay? And justify the need of the host name or translation greater than let's put it in some. I'll give you one time. Give you conversation. Change that. I will also do it in notes. Under networking. Okay. Theory lessons. And we have a page. Here. Notice over here, it's probably sending in the save emails. If you're not saved up with me or if you're not you can see it. You can find so you should be able to say anything on the bed, find the name, justify. I'll give you 10 minutes to start working on that one.
How much time?
So you take 10 minutes to do it or 5 minutes. We'll make it come to them. I'll be coming around and seeing how you're doing your. You could use computing book. You could see why we need a name. Gemini, somebody from right? Like Google came up with Gemini. So yeah, like just try to do just one thing. You could do your own method, both and search. Jeremy, you found it? Good. And then just again, when you're doing the research, tell me what you're using, you know, your everything stuff, if you did wrong, good at it, they made it simple.
Telephone and names actually telephone. Shilling Chen. Shilling. The guy that's always on his telephone. Telephone. Chen. Why do people say telephone? Chen. Shilling Chen. Yeah. No, Shilling Chen is Chinese name, and then colon is English name. Like Chen Shilling colon. Maybe colon. What's that called? Example of operation.
Who still needs more time? Let's start with your notes. Very good. So, can you read them for us, please?
Okay, sure.
Put it a little bit larger. You read it from your computer.
就是手机。
So, and the text and the image has to keep going with it. Very good. So we're realizing that we put a post name as such.
Stop it. You can buy an iPad Pro. No, this is not good. This is not good. No. Yes. Because of gaming. I forgot to make it. Pak, cuma tu. Okay. Yes. No. Let me see. It's in the class note, and then justify the need of host name and the translation.
Dynamic scalability, low call tolerance, centralized security, here, now let's take a look at yours.
Bye bye.